We were muted there for
a wild Matt Clegg.
Let us know those that are watching. Let us know if you can hear us all right. Yeah, it should all be coming through now.
Yep. Brilliant. It is now. I've turned Brad's mic on.
Oh, yeah, because you have the headphones over it.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome back, Brad. Welcome, Adam.
Yeah, we've got 2 good guests this morning already.
Yeah, 2 that are going to look quite similar at some point.
Yeah. We still kind of look similar anyway.
Yeah, they say we're twins.
Oh, you didn't bring your other hat. We wear the same hats too. Nice.
You buy them from the same store?
Nope.
Well, it's the same company, not the same store.
Yeah.
It's a Harley Davidson hat.
Of course it is. Of course.
Of course. Very in keeping. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that was odd. Oh, it's... Turn your laptop sound off. Is it?
Somebody's echo. Yeah, not me.
It is.
No, it's the latest.
What?
Check. Tell me.
What's that?
It is my laptop, sorry. Oh, I know what it is now. Is your mic on your laptop on? I'll work on that.
Does that fix it? There we go. Oh, you know what the problem was? You were listening to it on StreamYard.
I know. It was confusing. Party foul on my part.
Connect it again and mute yourself.
I thought I had. Hang on.
Oh, no, you right-click and mute the tab.
Look, you make a start. I'll deal with it.
Okay. Yeah. Your mic's on.
Yep.
You see, my mic's done the thing now where...
It doesn't work.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
I can't hear myself. Oh, well.
Oh, well, this is...
Oh, that's why. I put on deafen.
Yeah. Whoops. What a start.
Okay, there we go. This is why we don't have a team and we're not on the main area. We're in a corner.
We also don't have like $40 million of equipment out there.
Either.
There is that.
Money to pay the crew that follows you around and does it for you.
Yes.
That's true. I think we're good.
Fine. You figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I pressed mute. Said technology.
But yeah. You guys want to chat about motorbikes?
Yes.
Yep.
Tell us about your motorbikes and what you guys do. IronSwug.
All right. So, number one, if you want to talk about the bikes, 2010 Harley Ultra Limited. Google it if you don't know what that is. It's a big, my wife calls it the Grandpa Glide.
Yeah, they are. So my buddies always call them recliners on wheels.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, comfortable. But it allows you to chew through miles, 1,000 miles in a day kind of thing.
Comfortably did that too. I mean, I've got a 19 Limited and it's amazing. I've got foot rests where I can kick my feet all the way up. I can put them here. I can put them there,
His is way more newer than mine.
Yeah. It's really just the radio, maybe a bigger engine.
Yeah. It's all right. But yeah, so IronSwug. So both of us are obviously SolidWorks super nerds. You can say that.
I mean, Jonny and I have got something similar to you. Is that our podcast was born in Nashville?
Yeah.
Well, not really the idea, but like it stemmed from being here.
Yeah.
The same thing with IronSwug was born from an idea that came from here.
Yeah. We both were like, hey, we like motorcycles. We like riding. We like teaching. Let's combine them all.
Yeah, we were actually in Nashville. It was the last world event we had in person. We were at a summit breakout little area, for the different regions. And that's where, like you said, it was born there. COVID kind of put it on pause because of the pandemic. So as soon as we were able to, which was last year, we actually got to kick the thing off. And
that was the first IronSwug.
Yeah.
Yes. It was right at 2,000 miles.
And you set the bar so high.
I know. We made that mistake.
So we went with a theme of 2022, 2,200 miles, and we did 6 groups in 5 days. One day we did 2 groups.
Yeah, we did 2 groups on the Monday, and then the rest of the time we did single groups. But we spaced the cities out just a tad too far. So we're doing 8-hour drives in
Yeah,
between.
nice.
and we're presenting, going to bed. Well, the first day was present, go to bed, wake up, ride, barely make it to the meeting in time to set up, and then present and do it all over again. There was no downtime at all for that whole week.
God, that must have been tiring. It was how many days again?
5 days.
So it's almost like the marathon that Johnny and I do at World.
Yeah.
You know, out late, getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's exactly.
So yeah, we're pushing it for this year now. That was kind of what we alluded to when the podcast first came on for World this year. I jumped in here and talked with you guys.
No,
We didn't want to say too much then because we rolled it out yesterday.
yeah, everybody on the YouTube thought you were talking about an orgy about your little moonshine
On the 8th
tasting.
floor.
It's on the 8th floor. Knock twice. Say the code word. It's
Back in the corner behind the curtains.
It's banana.
Should we get back to swagging?
Sorry.
That tickled me just right. Banana.
No, so we set the bar high last year, and so this year we're going northeast in the United States, and we're starting in North Carolina, going to Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, and Massachusetts. We're actually going to finish the end at SolidWorks headquarters in Waltham. So it's going to be a fun time.
And what are the dates for that? Because we were looking at it when you were announcing it at the Swaggin thing.
Yep, 19th through the 23rd of June.
Yep. So we'll have some pretty good rides. We actually have people asking if they want to join us and ride. And by all means, if you go to our website, IronSwug.com, you can actually see where we're going, those kind of things. There's a tracker. Brad's got a tracker set up on his motorcycle. So on one page, you can actually see where we're at all times and where we're riding through.
I'm just going to share the website now.
Yeah.
On the
Do it.
stream.
You
can post it as well.
There's photo albums from last year, but there's also a photo album right next to the tracker that's going to be updated as we go. So you'll see the pictures
That'll be
of
cool.
what we're doing.
Well, if you need a live stream team to follow you.
Yes, sir.
So we are.
Where's Dan? Dan.
Now, on that note, we are live streaming every stop.
Yep.
We're going to live stream it all.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's what we did last time. So we wanted to make sure that when we were doing this with the Swaggin community, that the people in the local areas were benefiting from it, right? We wanted to get people back out, remotivated to come to Swag. So we were doing it for the local areas, but at the same time, we wanted to make sure everybody was included. So we did it virtually. And we're doing the same thing this year.
Yep. No, I think the hybrid meeting's here to stay.
So it's a Monday to the Friday,
Yes.
and then you end up in Waltham.
Walter
That's
on
gonna be
Friday. Yeah. And then so book it to get home on Saturday and Sunday probably.
Yep.
How many miles is that? You said it's
20. It's like 2,300 miles. this year.
2,300. So we're sharing that same thing. Like last year was 2,200 miles for 2022. This year's 2,300 miles for 2023. I don't know how long we're going to keep up with that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to stop the mileage.
You know,
the number sometime.
Kirby, Johnny, you guys mentioned something the other day when I popped in here for a brief second about, hey, the UK, we've got 3 groups and other group coming on board. Maybe that's the way you get more miles. You count the flight too, but I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, 3,000 miles in the flight.
Yeah, I'm sure not
So what you
swimming.
can do is you can plan out your route so that it says Swaggin across the United States.
Ooh, I like that. Kind of like they do with the flight trackers.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Big amount of miles.
No, I mean we could do it in a really small town.
What you need is a town that is literally square block.
Oh, Washington D.C.
Yeah,
that would
there
be
you go.
terrible with traffic.
Yeah, it would be a short but not quick ride.
Each year do a letter. That way, after
Yeah.
a few years, you got it all.
That'd be kind of fun.
No, I think that would be really awesome. But if you come to the UK, I think you can have a nice ride.
Yeah.
After you guys left, Johnny's question was, can you get motorbike rentals in the UK?
We can. We've looked.
Yes, Eagle Rider I think is the
They're
company
everywhere.
out of Harley, and they have their own rental fleet.
Well, not even that. There's called Ride, and maybe they've got it there too. But there's an app. Do you guys have Toro in UK?
Turo.
Have you heard of that? Where you rent cars from other
No.
people?
It's like Airbnb for cars.
Yes, there's something similar.
So there's a site called Rider Share where you can do the same thing, and you can rent people's bikes from them.
They're brave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did it in Vegas. It was a great bike. I got a road glide and went to Hoover Dam and a few different places in Vegas. That was
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I've got a motorbike. I've got a motorbike license.
Yeah, but you don't have a motorbike.
I had a motorbike.
I've got one for sale.
Logistically,
Does it include shipping?
Yeah. No, all you gotta do is pay for. Hey, listen, I'll give it to you for free if you get it over to your place.
Don't. Kirby will literally book a cruise or something and take it with him. Going across.
Hopefully my wife's not listening because
Well, you've already got the
that's
3
how I got the Lego.
backpacks. Yeah, that's worse than Lego.
It needs to be put together like Lego.
See, I keep making the mistake of saying yes, I'll take that.
I'll tell you what you could do.
Not realizing I can't fit it. Like
You could go, Brad's, take the motorbike apart and take a part every year. And in like 100 years, you'll be about there.
I've heard of soldiers doing that in World War II with the Jeeps. Yeah. They
Took a
made a
little
part
bit.
to themselves.
Yeah. Well, Jeeps back then were like Legos, man.
Yeah.
Basically came apart and put back together.
Yeah. And just see it now. You got a delivery. It's an engine.
Yeah.
piston by piston, bolt by bolt.
Yes.
So we're at 1,450, 73% of the way to our target of 2,000.
Awesome.
So yeah, hit up IronSwug. There's a form, ironswug.com. There is that form on the last page. If you need to watch remote, you can do that. Submit that form for us.
Idea. We can put the magic wheelchair thing on IronSwug
We can.
on the website.
Yeah. Why not? The first page has like suggestions. So if people want to see us go somewhere else, they can kind of submit that too.
Yes.
Yeah. My wife is watching. I don't think she approves of me bringing a motorbike home.
What if I just mail it?
So if it includes shippings,
And a large envelope.
a very large envelope.
That is a large envelope.
Just on the IronSwug website. You might need a new photo by the end of this week, Brad.
But by the time we come around to do that ride, it will be back.
Does it grow that quick?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I cut about an inch off every month.
That is nuts. And just nothing happens on the top.
Oh, I've got the old man ring, and when I grow it out, it ages me 10
I like
years.
that. The old man ring.
Some people call it the horseshoe.
Yeah, I'm getting
Hey,
there,
Michelle's in the chat. Ryan's wife. Thanks for joining us. Wish you were here. Ryan was running around in the Master Chief suit in 2020.
Oh, okay.
And Michelle's his wife. She was
Who's doing Master Chief today?
Caleb.
Oh, okay.
He's a stuntman. Actually.
Oh, so he can do like all the flips and stuff?
Yeah. So
Ooh,
he can do
nice.
crazy stuff now. It gives Ryan a bit of a break and Ryan to be more face forward on the camera, which is cool.
I like that.
Yeah, right. Chief's running around here somewhere.
Yeah, he
I
was.
saw him down there.
Dan got a picture with him, and his kid's gonna flip because his kid loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he basically rugby tackled me in the hallway. It was great.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like your shirt, by the way.
I know, right? I had to be the brightest star on the stage.
Yeah.
You're the brightest something, all right.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got this at the Pokemon World Champions in London.
Oh, cool.
World champions? Are you a world champion?
Absolutely not. But I was
Okay.
like, I'm going to be there and I'm going to buy merch. I'm getting Pokemon cards.
How many did you get?
Not too many. It was more, I wanted like a nice shirt and we got a plushie and a cap as well.
Okay.
So in Japan and I think in New York, they've got the Pokemon centers, which is just like a big Pokemon merch store. And at the World Champions, they open up a Poke Center where you can buy exclusive stuff.
Okay.
They only can get it from those two places.
Okay.
So it's kind of like we have to go
yeah.
get our chance to go.
That's
Sorry,
pretty neat.
Drifted back to the balcony that I forgot about.
Yeah, the chair has moved. I wonder if that person was sitting out there.
Ooh,
The door is
contemplating.
open now.
That's an invite.
For those, Jeff Mirasola has said in the chat, is it really true that Brad will shave that epic beard if you guys hit 5K?
That's right.
Yes.
I have a feeling Manish and SolidWorks is about ready to drop a dime on me, and it's going to hurt.
They're probably waiting until the end to see who all donates and then say, okay,
Yeah.
we'll cover the rest. I don't know that for sure.
Jeff Mirasola is still our top donor, which I know he'll take great pleasure in knowing what Jeff's like.
Please,
Someone
Jeff.
really needs to drop like 1,000 and see
Well, I
what
mean, we've got Jeff's.
do.
So this is exactly what like Jeff's personality about donating is that he always has to one up it, and we got a soundbite for that.
For a $25 donation, 100.
can help. You know what?
It's not an auction, but
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it could be an auctioning your beard off.
Yes.
Yeah, someone can have who wants the clippings.
Oh, no.
Is that kind of like what GP did when he called Sushi and said, you got to buy this painting for $150?
exactly.
Yeah.
You're nothing wrong with that. Have you guys had Heather around yet?
No, she's been very, very busy. She dropped off our one chip challenge.
Oh, yeah.
But she's co-hosting with Jonny tomorrow
She is.
because I'm doing my session, and that reminds me, I'm actually going to drop off my presentation.
Oh. No, you don't have to. Just bring your laptop.
I don't have a laptop.
Oh.
You can't take that one either.
Whoops.
I need
I
it.
mean, I said I could.
There's another laptop in there.
No, Mark's been. I really made Mark panic because I wanted a software that they didn't want to install, a slicer,
Oh.
and they were just like, "You're making this really difficult." I'm like, "It's free. Go to Prusa, Prusa Slicer.
Yeah.
Download it for free. Install it." All I'm doing is just opening up an STL and being like, "This is what happens if your settings are too low." Exporting an STL, and this is what if you ramp it all the way to the top and you get a massive file, that's not going to make a difference between a file that's just on a certain type of settings.
Yeah.
I need a way to preview that.
Yeah. And I'm at
Matt Clegg.
Oh, hey. My next user group meeting is going to be on 3D printing, the first half, and the second half will be designed for manufacturers. So we're going to hit both for makers and for professional.
Corey Media is in the chat.
Oh, that's my wife. Yeah.
she's
not that thrilled.
she's not crazy about losing a beard. At least it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
The word "not" was capitalized, block capitals.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
Bold, underlined.
It's all right. I mean, we're you said 1,400 roughly?
Yeah. Well, Jeff says he's going to pull money back. Pull my money back, you ungrateful bastards.
Cancel the credit card.
You see, I get distracted. I was trying to set up the donation overlay.
Oh, okay.
I'm terrible at this kind of thing. It took me an hour to message Mike to get an extra wristband yesterday.
An hour to message him?
Yeah, he's hopeless, honestly. Also, your wife says she's not seen your chin since 2011.
Yeah.
I don't think the kids have seen it either.
No, the kids have never seen it.
Never.
Never.
Man, this could be life-changing.
How old are you kids?
Traumatizing.
They're 11 and 9.
Okay, so they'll be fine.
Oh,
What's really under that beard, Brad?
a very white chin.
Oh yeah, tan lines.
Instant sunburn, probably from the whites.
It'll feel so weird, man. You'll have that breeze hit your chin, and you're like, "Whoa!"
I just can imagine my coworkers will be quite shocked when I walk in to work on Monday.
Are you taking the mustache off too, or just the beard?
I don't know. Should I?
Oh, go naked, man.
It's your face.
It might feel weird with just a mustache after so many years.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I might look unsavory.
What Manish said, what we should have done is we should have set up an animation so that instead of like a bar going across, it's just more of your beard disappearing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for every
yeah, I
thousand
think
that goes off.
Or your face on the one end and a razor coming close.
So next year we need someone else with a big beard.
No, you'll have it by then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
no, but it's not as exciting.
it's like, oh, it came off last year. Big deal.
You got any plans for that beard, Adam?
Hey, sure.
You got a year to grow it out. No, but it's fantastic. IronSwug, it's just you've turned the two things that you love, and you've found a way to smash them together and
Yes.
merge it.
Yeah,
It's genius.
yeah.
And I think the people really kind of think it's cool too. They like seeing us roughnecks run in on our motorcycle and rush to set things up. And
Yeah.
No, it's a good event that you guys have set up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like you said, it's two things we love, we put together. But even though we're out riding bikes and doing what we love, we're also being in the presentations, in the swug community,
Yes.
doing what we love. And I feel, maybe I'm wrong, but from what I hear from other people, I feel we tried to deliver good content. We tried to involve the swug that's there and engage. And so, yeah, I think that's where it's at.
Yeah, we asked the leaders, like, hey, what do your users want to see? Yep. And we get them, we try to tailor some of the presentations that way.
Yeah, so something we didn't mention about last year, and we're going to try and do the same this year, is last year when we did IronSwug, we had those 6 different locations in those 5 days. Well, Brad challenged himself, and I challenged myself to do brand new presentations for each spot.
Yeah.
So we delivered 12 presentations, 6 new ones for me, 6 new ones for Brad. And we're going to try and fulfill that and do it again this year.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go wild and do one just on error reading in SolidWorks.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Good question. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, Alt F4. You got to get it right. Alt F4 shuts the software off.
You're a bit advanced for me and Kirby. Kirby doesn't even use S key. He's just.
Oh man.
Shift Escape.
I told him about the S key a year and a half ago, and he was like mind blown. And he was like, still not going to use it.
Here's a pro one. Click on your feature tree and hit the asterisk button on your keyboard.
Don't do it. He don't do it.
It explodes the feature tree to everything all the way down. It opens everything up.
If you do it again, does it collapse?
Shift C collapses.
Do you use like folders and keep everything all neat?
Yes.
We don't.
Oh,
not too bad.
So the
You're
BFG
horrendous.
that I presented on stage,
Yeah.
that was over 1,000 features, all just.
Wow. Yeah, do you name your features?
No, of course he doesn't.
How do you
So-
keep up with it?
He doesn't.
It's like,
So I talk about that in my one of my tips and tricks is naming features, putting things in folders, because it not only helps you later, and you come back. Yeah, we all know how we are. 5 years, 10 years later, we go back and like, what the did we do?
I have that problem sometimes. Like,
That's every Kirby model he'll ever send you.
I've at my presentation tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are joining. Gonna go watch it all. I'm presenting on 3D printing.
oh, where's it at?
Somewhere in this building.
Oh, yeah, of
It
course
might
it
be in the
is.
embassy.
I mean, we can go over there. That's fine. No, I'm probably. I think I might have yours.
It's like through 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I've got some of the 8080 feeds, and I'm actually going to open up the file, so you're going to see the absolute nightmare of my feature tree.
So the other
Can I heckle
really,
you?
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
The other really annoying thing about Kirby, his assemblies aren't assemblies. He just models separate parts in the same part folder, the same part file.
That's fine. It's called multi-body.
Yeah, it stresses me out. I like a nice.
I don't like it. I barely use assemblies.
And it would.
Everything's just blitzed in one.
But when I do assemblies, I will do multi-body, and then I'll save them separately, and then
Yeah.
I'll build them
Yeah.
in assemblies.
Very rare you do that.
But how many assemblies do you actually make though?
Maybe like 3 or 4 a year.
Hey, it's Betty Baker.
How you doing?
Hey.
Did you have a late one last night? Thank you very much. Yeah. So you going to party tonight?
I'm a party.
Nice.
Yeah. Join us. We have cookies.
I think you guys would be a really bad influence on me.
It's Adam you've got to watch.
I had an early
Brings
night
his
last night.
suitcase of whiskey out and absolutely ruins you.
What's this whiskey you speak of?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The state that Johnny was in when he joined me at Broadway. He had to ask. There he is. He had to.
Who are you waving at?
Chief's about to bombard us.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you bet.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna.
Sticking in, and you can see him on the camera as well.
Oh, okay.
I should have
Oh, while we're here, what do you guys think of the Hive this year?
It's very nice. It's not in the way. It's inviting.
It's
Yes.
better than last year.
Yeah,
It's
last
not
year
behind
was-
the white curtains.
Yeah, last year it was hidden in the back.
Yeah, that was the one thing we said is like, don't put it in there.
Yeah.
It has to be somewhere open. Then they decided on this space, and the hedges that Dan got, instead of just like ropes,
Yeah.
just adds more. It's more welcoming, and you got the mats and all the different types of furniture.
It is, and I've seen a lot more people in the Hive this year
Yeah.
because of that.
It's
I mean, it's fluid. People are coming in
And
here to
people are
have
just hanging.
conversations and talk and network. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is good, and that's exactly what they built it
you
for.
get ready to get snuck up on.
Oh, no.
It's-
Hi, darling.
It's Chief.
So,
How you doing, Chief? Welcome to the Core Podcast.
Yes, welcome.
Feel like it's time for Heather's Core After Dark.
Do you have anything to say, Chief? Yes.
Perfect.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Thanks for the
So
input.
inspirational.
Yeah. I mean, that's all.
Oh,
we
and he
do.
dabbed.
Our day is set.
He's dabbing.
Oh, Joe, come on now.
Hey, Joe.
Do a backflip.
Yeah, let's see a backflip over here. Yeah, do a backflip on the camera. On the camera. Can we get you on camera? Go on. Do a flip. Do a flip. Is it on camera? Hold on.
Oh, your strap's broken. We can fix it.
We got makers.
Yeah, we got lots of makers around here. Oh yeah, he's limbering up.
Stretching it out.
I don't want to see it stretch.
Don't want to pull the hammy.
And this is where the insurance people come in and they're like,
No.
You know them things
right in the middle.
them things you just got. I shouldn't have said it. Why did I say it?
oh, this is going to be glorious.
Yeah, we put it on the podcast and live and everything. It's nice.
It is fun. Like what Brad does with that Master Chief and the fact that like he can go anywhere and just have fun and create that kind of content. It's,
It's all 3D printed, right?
No, only the helmet. Everything
fun.
else is handmade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's Brad handmade everything, and you can. And it's an interesting thing. Like whenever I paint a prop and that, I don't spend hours and hours and hours getting the finish perfect.
Yeah.
Because quite often I'm making it for myself and I'm taking pictures.
Mhm.
So you're not going to see all the blemishes and that. And when you look at his suit up close, you can see kind of all the areas that kind of like paint is bleeding and that stuff.
Mhm.
But you don't see that on the camera. That doesn't follow through.
Okay.
Yeah, from a
But-
distance you can't see it either.
But the fact that he made that in his garage and showcased the entire process, people can sit there and watch and realize that he used tools that you can just buy.
He's on his way. He's strapped up. He's got his helmet strapped.
Oh, we're gonna get it on video too.
It's about to go horribly
Yeah.
wrong.
Go on, Chief.
Whoa!
Good effort.
There you go.
He's like, I can breathe again.
Whoops, we challenged him too hard.
My bad.
Oh, excellent. Oh, thanks for that, Chuck.
There you
Nice.
go.
But yeah, like it's similar to the little droid that's running around. Like kids' minds just get blown. The imagination goes wild, and they kind of like, "There's Chief."
Yeah. I saw the droid around here earlier, but I didn't get a chance to actually stop and look at it.
Has it been out?
Oh, it's awesome.
It's been in the playground.
I've seen it in the playground, yeah.
Yeah, because he's very open about like sometimes he'll take the panels off and he'll show you the inside and all that stuff, which is something you don't often get to see when he's running around at droids at conventions and that.
Well, I have to say, man, I mean, I think that's what this community is all about, right? We talked about IronSwug, right? We talked about Magic Wheelchair. We're talking about Chief and what he does and how he brings that smile to kids and everything else.
Like
I mean,
literally, there's people just like posing with him and that, and it's just fun.
Yeah, it's the nature and culture of this community to reach out, love people, take care of people, and share.
Yeah, we've got all the tools and the knowledge to create things, and we all like to share that as well because we want other people to do it as
We
well.
definitely got the two biggest tools.
I think I need to play the After Dark sound now because of that.
What? I just meant us.
Sure.
But no, you guys are fantastic for the community, and I think you're an asset to SolidWorks.
Thank you.
We try.
Yeah, we'll try.
We're just a puzzle piece in the big puzzle. There's so many of us out there.
Well, I think we feel the same way. We're just two blokes who like to have a couple of drinks and hang out.
Yeah.
But we wanted to be welcoming for anybody to join in and hang out and show the kind of conversations and the things that you happen in world, in the hallways. Like you're not going to see that on any of the SolidWorks marketing videos.
No.
Or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, no, because if legal hear us go, do a backflip.
Suddenly you get a pink slip.
I should have said, do a backflip off the balcony.
Oof.
You know what? That's where Chief should have gone up there.
Ooh. Yeah. Try to convince him to go up there. Yeah.
Wait, let me call Brad.
He might be the only one to get away with it.
But you guys won an award, didn't you?
Yeah. So we IronSwug this year won User Group Meeting of the Year.
Yeah.
So that was quite a shock. You know.
No, you guys deserved it fully.
Yeah.
You were too humble.
Oh, he's making a phone call.
Yeah, I'm making the call.
So while he's making the call, I'll switch a topic on you real quick. Just something that I kind of thought yesterday, just out of nowhere, right? So we're in the Swug and Summit, and Dan starts rolling the reel of all the new groups. I just couldn't get to my phone quick enough because I was thinking Star Wars theme song. As I was rolling, Star Wars theme song.
Cool.
But yeah, we got some ideas coming up, hopefully, with stuff to do.
Yes.
So it'd be good to get you guys over there.
Yeah, so that's where it started. Kirby's like, Dan wants to get over there. We got some new groups.
I mean, like,
3 groups.
maybe we can get Heather over as well.
Yeah. Come on over here. Come on.
It's open forum.
Yeah. We're just hanging out.
How's it going, Heather?
So
Good.
we're trying to figure out how we can do IronSwug in the UK.
What's that?
We're trying to figure out how you can do IronSwug in the UK. The cogs are turning.
Well, you have motorcycles.
So, Brad.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do have motorcycles in England.
What's that balcony
You can
for?
rent 'em.
Just give him the mic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's we've now designated it to be Master
What
Chief.
balcony? That one up there?
Yeah, that little one.
What's the deal with it?
I don't know.
Get Chief to go investigate it. We've been talking about it all week. It's just the
We were up
oddest.
there earlier.
It's like the oddest little balcony.
Yeah, that one right up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up that one just a minute ago.
Just that tiny little one, and
That is Big Brother. It's
Yeah.
Big Brother.
and just a single chair in there,
Yeah, just have him
It's
come up
one
there.
Big Brother.
and then do a flip off there.
No, don't do a flip off there.
Then you'll see there's a board of directors up there. Somebody's going to come running out and like stop.
Yeah, he's thinking. Chief's thinking.
Could you do a motorcycle with a sidecar for Johnny in the UK?
That would be so dope.
I just had the idea. Just give me a few minutes
like
and
a
we'll
little-
develop it.
Maybe you gotta have like little flight glasses.
Yeah, with the glasses.
So the Ural motorcycle out of Russia is a 2-wheel drive one with the sidecar. The sidecar wheel drives too.
Thanks for that, Heather.
Yeah. Or Kirby could be in the sidecar. Do you see how I immediately
No,
went to
I'm gonna
Johnny?
get you photo- I'm gonna do it in
I've got a
Photoshop.
motorbike license. So
So
okay, there we go. There we go.
actually-
Johnny, I drive the motorbike. You'll be in the sidecar.
I've seen how you parallel park, mate.
I've gotten better.
Did I hear a
I watched
rumor
you
that Jason Momoa was here today?
I heard so on stage.
Really?
I think people need their eyes checking.
Yeah.
We've had another donation, though.
Yeah.
$250 from Michelle and Ryan, which takes us to $1,700 now.
Holy
very much.
cow!
Poor
Thank you
Brad's
very much.
beard.
Brad is sweating now.
No,
Do you know what's happening? You know what the goals are?
I do know that at a certain level,
Mhm.
a certain man with a certain beard
It
is going to
disappears.
shave it.
And then they'll become twins.
Right.
I mean, we've already had people mistake us for each other already this week.
You know, Manish
So how
is...
far are we away from your?
So it's 1,700. We're going to do the hot one sauce anyway.
Yeah.
But when we get to 2,000, we're going to do the one chip challenge and die a little. So at about 1 o'clock, we're going to.
Did you find the chip? I left it.
Yes,
for
Yeah,
you.
thank
we
you.
saw it.
Yeah.
We're going to pour. I think 1 o'clock we'll do a little break.
And I do have to say that the hot chip is courtesy of Earl Haas,
Okay.
Yes.
who is not with us this week. I mean, he's still alive, but he's back in Colorado right now.
Earl, if you're listening,
I
we're
heard
sorry.
he's leaving bad reviews at his Airbnb.
Says
He's
housekeeping
gone
haven't been.
He's gone on his own whiskey tasting, and he bought a guitar this week.
All right.
Nice.
So, left unattended.
So Jeff is in the chat, Jeff Murasola, and he
Oh,
says
Jeff.
drive work should make up the difference.
Wow. Jeff. I think you could make up the difference.
He's our top donor.
He's not anymore. Sorry, Jeff.
Who's
He
going to
isn't-
be the top donor to take the
Michelle
magic
and
wheelchair
Ryan.
to $2,000?
Michelle and Ryan put $250 in just to beat Jeff, apparently.
That's what I was going to say. Wasn't Jeff the one that wanted to be the top? So now he has
Yeah.
to put more money on the table.
I told you it's become an auction.
That's great.
It's an auction for Brad's beard clippings.
I could do a
Eat
spot
the
for you.
pepper from Nick Allen.
I could
Nice.
do
That's my boss.
There's my daughter.
Which means my boss is watching.
Hi.
Shit.
Yeah, Nick's in there as well, dude. Yeah,
Who's that?
So if you,
My boss.
Hi, Nick.
so here's the thing: if you make a large donation and you would like to send your address, Brad will send you that beer clipping.
No, I won't.
Oh, are we going to do that now? Are we selling beer clippings?
I will not do that.
It's like a,
This is not OnlyFans.
you're like, no. No.
Speaking of that, have you seen Bull's toes?
yes.
I don't. Okay, that's an image I don't.
Will makes prosthetic toes.
What?
Yes.
He's quite passionate
So
about it.
every time anyone new comes, you go, Will makes toes. And he gets his photo album of fake toes out.
Well, he doesn't make prosthetic toes. He makes practice toes so that doctors can practice doing
Oh.
ingrown toenails and that stuff. They used to
Oh.
use like a sausage with the stick in, but he made like a proper
A mold for it.
mold and everything.
And actually, it's surprised you're not eating hot Cheetos
This is
in
this is
training
getting.
for the big event.
But you see how I've matched for it as well with Team Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't do that intentionally.
Yeah, team jerseys.
Pokemon is the only thing that can a 9-year-old and a 39-year-old can
Pull off.
Yeah, that could
You see
be
the Halo
similar.
guy?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Brad.
he did a backflip. Yeah.
So
We made-
I didn't know what Halo. I didn't know Halo. Sorry, I'm a girl, but I'm not a girl that doesn't like Halo because there's plenty of women in gaming.
Yes.
Let me be clear.
Yes.
I just didn't know.
Casey
Casey
Gorman says hi.
hello.
Hi, Casey Gorman.
Yep.
Hi,
He's in the chat
Casey.
as well.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to be a guest host here tomorrow
Yes,
afternoon.
yes.
I think
Mm.
Johnny and I will be left unattended.
That is scary.
Maybe
I was
we'll.
gonna say.
What's that?
I said that's scary.
Yeah. Maybe we'll record some tracks for
Yes.
the core after dark.
I've still got all those sounds.
No, we got to bring Jeff on.
Oh, Jeff's in there as well. We
Yeah?
played that earlier. Well, we need to be playing this one a bit more.
Your donation can help the Magic Wheelchair team make a child's dream come true. Donate today.
So good.
I think
Yes.
you should inspirational speaking.
Yeah.
We need some
Go
inspiration.
get the
No,
bottle of,
you should just,
go
go
get
into
the-
inspirational speaking.
go get the bottle of whiskey and get her to read it.
No.
You know who should be
Too
an
long.
inspirational speaker is Titan Gilroy
Yes.
because
Yes.
he inspired me to go to the gym more as well. I mean, he is a
He's awesome.
He's physically
he is an
imposing.
awesome man.
Yeah.
But
He's
you know what? But
I
his
thought he was about to
energy,
suplex someone
you know
on the
what?
stage.
his
Like just his
energy
stance
was
was like,
so magnificent. I wouldn't have wanted to follow him on the main stage yesterday.
No.
And I
Yeah,
mean, I'm a
great
presence in myself, but
I try to
He
look just
was-
as menacing as him
I
on
was kind of
stage.
thinking that this morning because I saw some photos of you, and I
Yeah.
thought,
That was pure nerves.
same.
Pure nerves.
But yeah, we ran into him. They did a segment with him just before we were on the
Yeah.
live thing. He was in the bar with us last night. I was chatting with him. I said to him, like, if you got time, come sit and
That's
hang out
great.
with us.
So I'm going to come back in about an hour or so. Is that when you're doing the hot chip?
Half one.
Half one.
That's 1:30 for those in the States.
Yes. We
Central
call it the
time.
bottom of the hour.
As a reminder, we're in Central Time.
Yes. We call it the bottom of the hour.
That actually makes sense. Now I kind of get that reference now that
Yeah, it does make that's tick some
But for
boxes
those,
right there.
but for those young kids who
Our
don't know how
minds
to
are just-
read a manual clock, it's when the minute hand is down.
Heather, would you like a water?
Excuse me?
Would you like some water?
No.
Sure. What do you think of this?
Liquid Death. Believe it or not,
Would you guys like water?
I've had Liquid
I would
Death at
gladly
the end
take
of a
one.
race in the past, and I wasn't sure what it was.
Said you want one?
Yeah, sure.
Go on, Johnny.
They're good.
You got one of them the buried alive ones? Those are good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's all we have left. Like,
Oh.
No, we got some right there.
So the berry one is my favorite one. I think my wife likes the mango chainsaw.
I haven't tried the mango one. Yeah, how you doing?
Hello. Come join us.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We are excellent. Wave to the camera. We're on YouTube.
Yes.
I promised to come back and talk to you guys.
Yes.
Probably after my session.
No, that's fine. We're going to be here all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, except for between 1 and 1:30, we'll probably
I'll be in my session, so that
Yeah.
is fine. I'll see you after. Bye, guys.
we'll be dying at 1:30 though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was on the stage with me, and she does teaches 5th, 6th, and 7th graders SolidWorks.
There you
Bit
go.
of ASMR there, yeah, nice. I like it. I'm
I
getting
can do it
tingles.
too. Just
Now you've got to struggle to put the cap back on.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried the new Coca-Cola caps that they got in the UK?
No.
They are horrendous.
They have new caps on the bottles.
So there's a hinge on it now.
What?
So they hinge it, and you've got to kind of like pull it out, and you've got to get the angle right, but it's not long enough, so you always like have to try and get the angle.
All right, some engineer thought of that.
And they're like, recycle me together, but it's two different plastics, so they're going to have to take it apart anyway.
Well,
Such a first world problem you've got.
I follow different people who do like metal detecting and stuff, and they say tabs are everywhere in the ground in UK. Maybe they did it for that reason, trying to keep people from dropping the tab.
To be fair, with Coke bottles, if you give it quite a vigorous unscrew, it does fly off.
Yeah, when you do the...
Yeah, see, that might be why they've done it.
They're
like you lose it
stopping
like
the
that.
fun.
Yeah, they're stopping the fun. Or
Maybe
the
they're going to
pain
do
if you
that.
like not.
Maybe they're going to do that previous marketing technique where they change it and then bring it back, and that's called the Coke Classic Cap.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Woo,
Oh yeah, it's back.
normality."
It's like the McRib.
You guys got anything else planned today? Any sessions you guys are doing? Are you presenting today?
Yes.
Yeah, I got envelopes at 245.
And I've got one where I showcase some of my bad modeling.
There's some guy.
Hello.
Hey! Pretend like we're talking.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
So yeah, I'm doing one called "Learn from Me: 15 Years of SolidWorks Mistakes," and I'm showing off some of the stuff that you do because I used to do that.
I'm going to heckle you then.
That's fine. I like hecklers. I welcome it.
That's what I was saying earlier. I mean, you look back at anybody's drawings or models or whatever, and everybody's like, "Oh, why did I do that way?" But then you learn from those mistakes, and if you're using things like file name or feature names and folders, you can really
Patterns.
benefit yourself.
Patterns. When I first started, I would never do patterns. I was scared of them.
Yeah, I never like in an assembly. If you got the same thing, I never used to pattern things.
No,
you
you just like bolt.
No, it's like right. I'll just do a pattern of that. Do a pattern of this.
You do know that speeds up your. It speeds up your models because it's not having to calculate.
No,
a lot of those are graphic only patterns, so it's not having to calculate the actual file size.
Yeah. You did a whole presentation about patterns on my user
I know.
and blew me away.
They
any
are
of those
amazing.
features.
They're amazing.
Why not?
Because I don't use them. I do like just body patterns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know what one of my biggest mistakes used to be?
What?
You know, when you extrude something, you can do offset.
Yep.
And I used to do that. I used to put a separate plane in all the time.
You know what? I've probably done that as well.
Yeah. And then once you find it, you're like, I'll just use that forever now.
I teach my students whenever I'm teaching the CSWA class. I teach them about doing the cut, extrude, offset kind of thing for that model specifically.
It's such a good tool because it saves you so much time.
Yep.
But until you click that drop down and figure out what it actually means,
There's so many options in there that nobody explores.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I tell when I teach classes. Take some time before you actually have to do some work or you're trying to do things, and just click around in there and learn what the features do. And the neat part is you can hover over a lot of the features, and they've got little animations and they've got little pop-up tips to tell you how to use it.
Exactly. So no, it's
I mean, realistically, like the way that my feature tree is, and that's the way that I work.
Is what you think?
And you're not going to be editing or working on my files.
Yeah.
Being efficient is really good if you are file sharing and all that stuff. But there is really no wrong way.
Yeah.
Like you can ask 100 designers here to 3D design a duck. Every single one is going to be designed differently.
Yes.
Sketches are going to be different. They're going to use different workflows. But in the end of the day, you're going to get 100 ducks.
They'll all look the same
if
you give them a drawing to make it do.
why did you pick ducks just out of interest?
It's
like
a
knowing
Lego,
how
it's a
your
Lego
mind
reference.
Okay.
The Lego used that reference as well because the
Could have been a goose.
because Lego the first toy that Lego made was a wooden duck.
Oh yeah.
They made wooden toys.
Yeah.
I've seen that original duck.
Oh.
They had they've just opened the world's largest Lego store in London.
Well, didn't Legos like originate over in Europe or something like that?
Denmark.
Denmark,
So it's a Danish brand. It still is Danish in that.
Yeah,
so I'm going to Denmark.
The guy was doing it out of hardship, right? There was lost his job or something and started just making stuff.
Legos, they've got a cool animated video on the whole story, but yeah, he was struggling to kind of his business was closing down. He was a woodworking company, and he had to get rid of his last staff, and he tried to figure out what else he could do. So he started making toys, and his sons went out on the road and marketed it.
That's pretty smart.
And then his sons discovered injection molding. And they would make it literally brick by brick.
Well,
and then from there they grew it.
Yeah, because at first the Legos they were good, don't get me wrong, but they didn't click together, right?
Yeah,
they just kind of fell apart.
Lego's tolerance on parts is insane.
The fact that you can take a Lego brick from the 60s and connect it with a Lego brick.
Yep.
That is, it's a 60-year difference and they still click together.
I think that's a patent too.
Yeah. The patent's expired.
It's expired because you've got Mega Blocks and all them other snide little other companies.
Yeah, so I think it's recently the patent for the Lego brick expired, so people can use it. They've still got the patent for the minifigure, but they own the brand, the name Lego, so you can design your own bricks and use the exact same design. You just can't put Lego on it.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. You put your name on it.
But I mean, at this point, Lego is such a big brand.
Yeah.
It's not going to damage them.
No. So correct me if I'm wrong, but back talk about interesting stories. I believe Nintendo, before they started making Nintendo games, was making something vastly different. Do you know what it is?
No.
I think it's playing cards. Like a card game.
We have a
Have a look, Google. Well, I mean, the PlayStation was supposed to be a partnership with Nintendo. Sony was designing the new PlayStation. It was going to be a Nintendo console, and then they fell off, and because Nintendo basically canceled the project and didn't believe it, so they went on their own and built the PlayStation.
Now look at it.
Did the PlayStation, and then Nintendo wound up coming out with the Cube.
Yeah. GameCube. Yeah.
In some in South Africa, it didn't kick off at all. I think in the UK, GameCube was quite popular.
Okay.
For example, here Xbox is
run
huge in the United States.
Yes.
But in South Africa, PlayStation is the big hitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Nintendo originally produced playing cards.
Yeah.
But they're like a special Japanese brand of playing card.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to butcher
true story.
Yeah, I'm not going to butcher the pronunciation.
Yeah, I'm like a wealth of weird random facts.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Harley Davidson doesn't use SolidWorks on any of their stuff. I've been told they use Creo.
I feel sorry for them because,
Lego uses Creo as well.
Boo. We got to fix that.
I realize it's going to be easier to get 150 nuggets because they sell standard 40 nugget box.
What are you getting?
America. Chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
No. Chick-fil-A, man.
I don't know if there's one close enough.
Yep. Google it. There's got to be one nearby. They make some awesome chicken.
Yeah.
Because I want to avoid having to get rid of all the bones and that stuff. So that's why I've gone
No.
for
They got the actual.
Have you guys had Chick-fil-A?
No.
No. Okay.
Todd Blacksher says it is Creo that Harley used, and he may or may not make some parts.
Todd.
Get out.
Speaking of which, hi Todd.
Yeah, hi Todd.
So we've got some requests to go to the Midwest for next year. You might see us out there.
Yep. We've got a couple of things. So the way we do the IronSwug is usually 2 years out. We're just throwing stuff at the wall to see if it sticks.
Yeah.
About a year out, we plan the ride,
Yep.
and then 6 months out, we announce it.
Yeah, make the we work with the local user groups first.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll get them there.
you can actually go there onto their catering section. You can buy a big box of it.
Yeah, the biggest I can buy is 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to the catering section and get 100 if you.
I'll just order 4 or 5 of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I wanted to make it easy as possible. I don't want to have to try and source a place to do proper chicken nuggets and that stuff.
That's easy as possible.
yeah.
I could have bought nuggets at Walmart, and I got no way to cook it.
You could actually probably DoorDash that too.
Yeah, I can Uber Eats Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
Uber Eats, Chick-fil-A, and have it come here.
yeah, I'll have to figure out the logistics of that.
Tell them to take it to the Dunkin', and then walk down there and get it. By the way, Dunkin' Donuts ran out of donuts this morning.
What, the one around there?
Yeah.
Really?
They were almost out when I walked through.
It's pretty poor for a donut shop.
Well, I mean,
Isn't it really?
I mean, their office, their kitchen is not very big.
That one is small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a line out the door for coffee.
I mean, there used to be a pizza shop there as well, but
No, that's right next door.
apparently it's closed.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jade was there yesterday and she said it was closed. But I see they got like a generic Starbucks, not Starbucks, but like it was almost the same writing.
Yeah. I think it was a Starbucks last year.
Or if you
No,
just,
that building wasn't there last year.
Oh, okay.
or if you just go on the playground, you get a robot to make your coffee.
Yeah.
I saw that today. I didn't realize that.
Can we get one to make mixed drinks for later? I can just see a robot up now shaking.
Oh, they've missed an opportunity.
Well, so there are robots that do make drinks. They got them on a couple cruise ships. They got them in Vegas.
Commission Chief to get the nuggets for me.
That would be fun. Speaking of nuggets, I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna go pop off and go get some food.
Yeah, Casey says also Chick-fil-A is better.
Yep.
Todd is
It's better than McDonald's, although some people are debating on like if it's better than like Church's Chicken, Raising Cane's,
so Todd,
Popeyes.
Todd also says we use SWX, but we need to convert their files. May or may not.
Yeah, reason why I had somebody talk to me from Harley. I was up at the Harley Museum and I was like just asking about it because they saw my SolidWorks shirt and they're like, "Well, yeah, we use Creo." I was like, "Oh,
No, that sucks.
It does.
You can try and convert them. Like Johnny's trying to convert his company to go to SolidWorks.
We use Creo.
oh."
I'm not in design for my company, which is a godsend because
What do you do for your company?
I'm an engineer. Well, my
Cheers,
official
Casey.
title is manufacturing engineering manager.
Oh,
It means I
they trust you
manage.
to be a manager.
Someone has to.
Manages people.
I manage people in maintenance, production engineering, and tooling repairs. So we do all of our own injection molding
Okay.
and stuff. So we're a very manufacturing heavy company.
Yeah, my son actually, excuse me, he is working for a plastic injection molding company as well. They do like the milk crates and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff. But he's in the mold side of it in the engineering department where he's just, because he's in college, he's basically just helping do refurbishments and stuff like that,
Cool.
designs for those molds.
Mold tools is something I've never learned in SolidWorks. And to get my CSWE, you have to take a surfacing exam or a mold tools exam. You had to take one or the other.
You did surfacing.
I did surfacing. It took me three times to pass it
Jeez.
because I'm terrible at it.
Well, my reason for doing the same thing is because right when I was getting ready to do it, they had changed the mold tools, the professional advanced mold tools, and apparently I was told, that's why I didn't even try it. I was told if you weren't in the mold industry,
You wouldn't pass it.
you wouldn't pass it because you have to have understanding of the mold industry.
It's a bit of a dark arts,
Yes.
I think, molding. So one of my best engineers has been doing it for like 25 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, you'll understand the basics, but when you get really into the flow analysis and stuff, it's like, you just have to know.
Yeah, black magic.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, you guys have a good day.
Yeah.
Enjoy your one chip challenge. I might come watch.
I don't know. Well, we're doing the hot sauces, but I don't know when to do the one chip challenge. When we get to 2000, I'll pop in one of the group chats and be like, we're going to do it.
Okay, just so you know, we had somebody go to the hospital taking a one chip challenge.
Right.
So our plan is 1 o'clock. We're going to go get a really greasy burger, fill our stomachs a bit.
And go get you like a bottle of ranch dressing or yogurt.
Milk.
We got yogurts.
Okay, yeah, yogurts. Anything that's milk based.
Yeah,
Butter.
milk kind of just it doesn't stay in your palate as much as
Well,
yogurt
it's
does.
like your acid in your base, right?
Yeah.
And the milk is like its base to the acid.
Yeah.
Or to the capsaicin, should I say. Do you know what they're using for the one chip? Like what kind of
Ghost pepper.
capsaicin? Ghost pepper.
Yes.
Gosh.
So I've got another type of ghost pepper
pepper's
chips.
hot, but it's not that hot.
Yeah, some of the ghost pepper chips are not that hot. They're
I've
really
got
good.
Pringles
Yeah, they're really good.
from Korea.
I like them. Do you remember when we were having them drinks at your bar? And I was just munching away. Like,
I've grown ghost pepper and I've grown chocolate ghost, and then I've also grown Carolina Reaper as well. I grew so much the year I grew it that I dehydrated everything, and it's in my cabinet at the house, and I just use it sparingly when I need it.
Josh Mays said, if your beard goes, will he have the longest beard in the community?
Oh no, Tenadol. I think that's how he pronounces his name from Denmark. His is actually longer than mine. Yeah.
So no, Josh, you won't.
No.
Sorry. Good.
Wow. Yeah, you need to set that up so you people can see it on camera. Whew, that's deadly.
I haven't even seen you yet today. You okay?
Yeah, man.
I'm better. I needed some.
No, we're not signing up for this because I know a guy went to the hospital eating this thing. Yeah.
Who's doing it?
If they reach 2,000.
We're going to break it in half, but my half's going to be smaller. But don't tell him that. 1,700.
I have a feeling
I
that.
don't know, Dan. What's your credit card limit?
I overheard what the budget was for their dinner last night, so I'm sure they could do that.
So this is hotter than just a ghost pepper. Ghost pepper is about 1 million Scoville. This is probably closer to your 2 million Scoville.
Adam, you're not really helping.
Carolina Reaper, right there it is. That's 2 million Scoville, buddy.
Wow, look at this one. It's called the Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper is a 2 million Scoville unit capsaicin.
Hard pass.
Yeah. I love this stuff. But yeah, it's going to be hot.
How much do we have to raise for you to do it?
What shave?
No, that.
Eat the chip?
So I'll give you some hints. Are you guys used to eating any kind of Reapers or anything like that? Okay, so this is Reaper, 2 million. Like I said, 2 million Scoville unit.
This is ghost pepper. So
It's going to heat for about 5 minutes until you peak, and then it'll start coming down. So it's not going to hit you at once. It's just going to go. It's just going to climb and get hotter and hotter, and you're going to go through this
You're going to sweat.
lovely time.
Movement in the room.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
the executive board.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they have suits on.
They've been eyeballing this little balcony thing for.
We've been trying to figure out what it's for. I said it was for Mr. Burns to look over his stuff and go, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's just about 1 million Scoville, probably. If it's just ghost pepper, you're 1 million Scoville.
Oh, like they're all right. I'll eat them fine. So we're good.
Well, yeah, we gotta get out of here because I gotta prep for my session. I'm sure Adam's got to do that too.
Yeah,
AKA, I've got to eat. I haven't eaten nothing today.
I do. I will say one more thing though about the Reaper. If it has the Reaper flavor, it's going to be. The Reaper actually has a kind of a sweet flavor to it.
What are you doing?
It's actually good.
So for those that are watching, don't forget to donate because then we do hot stuff. Jeff says wear gloves so you don't get dust in your eyes or your willy.
That's true. That's true.
That is very
more
true.
PG than what was said yesterday by
I've
a
got-
certain Mike.
Yeah, there were things said. I noticed you're not really using the PA system.
It's there.
Is it?
But I don't want to like
We
blast
don't want
it.
to like blast you.
But that's the thing is that when you hear, you're not going to hear it. I mean, I can't really turn it loud, but
Go ahead and mute this so I can put your headset back up here.
Yeah, same here.
Thanks for joining us.
Dan, do you want to sit down?
Yeah, come on.
Good. So I need a wee.